Silent John incremental, another silent instrumental, the nerd rap existential. People compare me to MC Christopher a lot, but the fact is I predicted with significance. I'm the oldest geek rapper by far, save K&R, compiling kernels, open bracket, cause I racket. MIT nerds throw your laser pen in the air and wave it all around like you had no repercussions. Now follow instructions, Professor. Why these discussions consist of nothing but incoherent rambling and babbling, but you should still take notes cause you never know what's happening. I'll drop a little nugget, a tidbit if you will. There were 4 United States presidents named Bill.
Really?
If you run out of hit points, the game will shout.
Your life force is running out.
If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life. If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life. If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life. If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life, yeah. Let me start again, put it on like a cardigan, swinging like my name was Mad Mardigan, which reminds me, Warwick Davis was Willow and a knee walk, Leonard Nimoy was Galvatron and Spock. That ain't typecast, I don't know what it. Talk about predestiny, nobody gets the best of me. I've only played one role my whole lifetime, the nerd lifeline, stream through a wicked pipeline. So no one can bite mine, cause mine is original and I write rhymes to burn on a CD, play in the mini V. Soccer mom, yodel back, yodel at little me. I got a sidekick, I gotta stay connected. Watch out for my D-com or you'll get infected. And you don't wanna be one of my bots, cause I see it all like Sauron the Cyclops. And I won't hesitate to drop your whole net block if you're acting up and you're dumber than a pet rock. I'm about this nerd life, as you can see, spreading like a virus on MP3. On MP3. STC. Shoutouts to Vic, Agnostic One, up with fucking Silent John. Yeah. Nerd Life, graphing calculator, HP48G. The G is for gangster. Digital snip, yeah. You know how we do.
What's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated Tony TGG, flying solo for some reason for this Nintendo Indie Direct. It's like an indie world stream. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna give our opinions. Well, my opinion, because nobody's here. I see Bob in the chat. I see Puma. I see what's up, Carl O. Of course, Tommy Uyamiko's here, and Justy Views. We're getting a little pre-game going for the Miko. We got Sweet and Tender Hooligan, who is neither sweet nor tender, but I definitely know that he is a hooligan. I like Nintendo indie games, but get ready for a bunch of Animal Crossing wannabes and farming sims. I don't know. I didn't see anything. I made sure I stayed off of YouTube. I didn't watch any of the things that Nintendo put up, any of the videos. I didn't check my email. I made sure I stayed away so I can get a fresh look at this, fresh reaction. Bob says he's going to jump in. Give him a minute. All right. We'll give a minute for Bob. So while we're waiting for Bobby to jump on in, just know that, like I said the other day, Fridays I have off. So we're going to be streaming games Friday morning, 9 o'clock, just like we were on my vacation. I'm going to try to get games that either can be beaten in one day or don't really need to keep playing like from day to day, week to week. So it'll be like a one and done Friday gaming stream. 2, when we put out videos that are like channel updates, apologies, which we'll never need to do an apology video, but like channel updates, just what's happening. Those are never going to be monetized. I'm never going to monetize a channel update video or, hey, this is the plan going forward video. Also, Christmas. We're going to have that Christmas show, and it's going to be because we were off on Christmas. Christmas Eve is the 24th, is a Saturday, so we're going to be off that day. And then Christmas is obviously Sunday, so we're going to be off that day. But we'll have a show. We're going to have a pre-recorded show, and that will also not be monetized. We're not going to monetize the Christmas show. There'll be no ads on the Christmas show is what I'm saying. Unless YouTube. If YouTube does it, that's not on me. I'm going to make sure to put it non-monetized on the Christmas show. What's up, Bobby?
Yo, what's up? How's it going?
Woohoo! Another daytime stream, another unproductive work day. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Says, look, man, I'm not worried about it at all. Nintendo needs to provide is good hardware at a good price, and I can just keep playing ports of old PC games. I really don't care. It's fine. Yeah. Also, tomorrow, speaking of PC, there's a PC like 2023 preview gaming stream. So we might just react to that too, because that's what we're gonna be now. We're just gonna be a channel that live streams fucking every day, right, Bobby?
Oh God,
I'm putting these fellas to work. 3 videos a day, all kind of shorts.
Well, at some point we've got to cover the Mick Gordon news. That's disgusting. What's happened there? Mick Gordon, the composer for Doom and Doom Eternal.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that Saturday. I know what you're talking about. Not at you. They try to throw him under the bus. That was a whole thing.
Yeah.
Puma says Nintendo has done a lot of great things. I'm a big fan of the SNES and the Wii. Yeah, I love the SNES. If you love the SNES, if you love JRPGs, I actually just covered one earlier that is basically a SNES-inspired JRPG coming out December 8th. I believe it's called Chaos Engines. Is that what I said earlier? Fuck if I know. I don't remember what I do anymore. We do so much content, I can't even remember it anymore, Bob. Can you believe that?
I feel that.
We're going to be one of those type of channels. Chained Echoes. That's what the hell it is. Chained Echoes.
All right.
Yeah. Also, I did a short today of a giraffe. Got like 6,000 views.
Whoa.
Unfortunately, I forgot to monetize it. I didn't know you could monetize shorts.
Oh, you can monetize shorts now?
Yeah, you can monetize shorts now.
Oh, damn.
So
I think there's a minimum barrier to monetize. You must have smashed it.
We smash all barriers. I heard Wonder Swan's all right too. Yeah, I'm going to be the hardest working man on YouTube. It's going to become my full-time job. So please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me not having to go to work anymore. Then you get more daytime streams. See, I'm not going to be one of those guys that like goes full-time on YouTube and then never makes content. I'm always going to make content. I'm always going to be pumping out content daily. Even when there's nothing, we'll just make stuff up. Right, Bob?
No,
we're never going to do that. We don't make stuff up on this channel. We're not one of those type that have phony sources and make things up. I like retro. When it comes to JRPGs, RPGs, I hate the term JRPG because I don't think of like Final Fantasy 3 or 6 like a JRPG. I just think of it as an RPG or something like a Secret of Mana. But either way, when it comes to those type of games, I love the retro. I love the turn-based, slow-paced, fucking lots of story, interesting plot. I love those kind of games. Are you a zookeeper? No comment.
I'm not too sure if I'm that into RPGs and JRPGs. There's just too much text and dialogue, man. I can't be asked to read all that nonsense.
I love text. I love dialogue. I love reading. Reading is fallopian, Bob.
Fallopian?
Only one person will probably get that reference, that reading is fallopian. Have you guys played Sonic Frontiers? People say it's really fun. I heard some people saying it was like 1 out of 10. I trolled on Twitter. I was like, oh my God, Sonic is garbage. It's like a 1 out of 10. But I did hear some like outlets giving it really bad scores. And some like people were like, no, fucking it's great. You put Secret of Mana and Baldur's Gate or the Bard's Tale in the same place in your mind. That's crazy. Yeah, well, Secret of Mana is technically an action RPG, right?
Yeah.
So it's not even like a JRPG. It would be like a Western RPG, I guess, right?
Well, JRPGs can be action RPGs as well. Like I did play a little bit of oh God, I can't even remember the name of it, but it was a JRPG and it was mostly action RPG.
Well, I got all the Trails of the new one, the new Trails series. Fuck. Cold Steel, Trails of Cold Steel. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4, all ready to go. I gotta fucking get time to play them.
Some Final Fantasy games I like. I like Crisis Core, Final Fantasy 7 Remake. I'm looking forward to Final Fantasy 16. 15 was okay. I like the
Oh,
MMO.
so
14.
about buying that new SM58 mic. We're working on it. We're working on it, Tommy.
You're getting an SM58.
On Tommy's recommendation, yes.
Have you got a sound card for it?
I have no idea, Bob.
You're going to need a sound card for that, surely.
Surely. Then I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that put into the computer.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the best way to go, man. Because how much is the 58 you're looking at price wise?
I'm not even whatever Tommy recommends. That's what we're looking at.
Well, a 58 on its own is about between 50 to $100, and then a sound card on its own is going to be 50 to $100.
So we're saying like $100 to $200.
Yeah, I would recommend getting the Audio Technica AT 2020 USB Plus because it's a USB condenser mic. But then again, a dynamic mic might be better so that you don't get any sounds from outside because condenser mics pick up the whole room, whereas dynamic mics have to be right on top.
Yeah, you lost me, Bob, and all that technical babble. So the one that I want is the one that only picks up real close, which is the non-condenser.
Yeah, that'd be a dynamic mic. So I guess you could get cheap USB interface. It wouldn't really matter too much.
Well, you figure it out, Bob. Find me a cheap USB dynamic mic. Get on that, but not right now because right now we're supposed to be talking about Nintendo's Indie Direct. How we got off on these tangents. We're very weird people here. That's the best way you can get it, $50 to $100. Yeah. Cheap little interface for USB. It's nothing nowadays. See, he said not even a sound card. Just get the interface. Well, you guys work it out between the two of you. You figure out what I need.
Yeah.
And then just tell me. Just point it to be like, I don't want no thought. I don't want you guys to give me options. Just be like this one and this. This is what you need. These two things. And then I'll put it in the fucking Amazon cart and have it delivered.
Yeah.
Make it idiot proof that it's just plug and go. Is the best bet. I will get a snowball and I will hold that bitch on every video.
Don't get a snowball.
Just to be one of those assholes that holds the snowball on every video.
Don't get a snowball.
I'll do it.
Don't listen to Bob. You don't need to. We'll talk about this, Tommy. We'll talk about this. Hit me up on Twitter. We'll discuss the best mic for the frog.
He says, don't worry. StreamYard's already fixing it.
Then get the Audio Technica AT 2020 USB Plus. It's like $120 and it will last you a lifetime.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, we got indie games to look at, Bob. You excited?
Yeah.
Now this stream should put an end to the whole idea that gaming has gotten stale, right? Gaming has gotten so stale. They're all the same. I'm sure that we're going to see games that are fucking completely different. There's going to be no Elden Ring type game. There's going to be no dodge rolling. It's going to be the wildest indie games out there. And again, indie is where you're going to get experimentation. Okay, so in the old days, right, before we knew anything, right, before genres had really gotten defined, before people, decided this is the style of soccer game they wanted, or this is the style of beat 'em up, right? People were taking chances because they're just throwing shit at the wall, seeing what stick, right? And that's why you had a lot of variety in gameplay, right? You had games that were vastly different. And then as people started buying things and they go, oh, this is what they want, right? This is what the people want, this type of game, The genres started getting more defined and we got games that, yes, games within a genre are kind of samey. I'll give you that, right? But we have so many genres. That's my soapbox. I got to get off. Right. Let's throw this down to about half.
Yeah, indie's my favorite.
Oh, you know it is, Bob. Don't lie. Actually, the plural word for amico is amici. Okay. Thanks for letting us know, sweet. You're always on that. Bob, why are you always tired?
I don't know, man. I've been extra tired this week. I haven't been feeling too great.
Tommy says he knows more for music than for talking. Yeah.
Some guy said I only play mainstream games the other day on Twitter, and I was like, what the heck is even a mainstream game? Surely any game becomes mainstream if it's popular enough.
Well, yeah.
Look at Hades. That's an indie game, but it's mainstream.
I got that in my cart right now in the PlayStation Store. It's on sale. Should I get that? Is it good?
Oh, hell yeah. It's addictive. You won't be able to put it down, man. It's. Did you like any games like Diablo or any dungeon crawlers, anything like that?
Not really.
Well, this is far, far better than all of those. It kind of makes...
Do you like those games? No. Good, because this one's fucking better. I like
makes,
that, Bob. I like that. You set me up.
It kind of makes Diablo-style gameplay redundant, because in Diablo, you got to grind for loot and upgrades and abilities, but Hades, its upgrade system is so unique and interesting. In like 20 minutes, you've got an entire build to run through the whole game.
You mean Hangman on 2600 isn't mainstream? Nah, no more. Now it's retro. Also, Joshua Perez says that RGT85 said the Nintendo Direct was disappointing. You fucking Ninja Kitty. Every time there's a Nintendo Direct, whether it's indie or the regular Direct, he's like, "Oh, that was disappointing." Like, don't even watch it, guys. It was disappointing. So, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out for ourselves. I haven't seen anything. I don't know any games that are coming. Please note, due to COVID, yada, 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 games might get pushed back. Don't worry about it.
Hello, and welcome to Indie World.
I'm Mariko.
And I'm Tyler.
Can you hear it, Bob?
Yeah, maybe we could do it coming up a little bit.
Pump it up a little.
Back with a showcase full of indie games headed to the Nintendo Switch system. Let's dive right in.
I'm talking about Indie Direct? Yeah. Well, RGT don't know anything. Why they got my picture up there on the wall, Bob? Did you see that? Look at that. That's what I look like.
Mexican Jesus?
Mexican Jesus. I think these guys are Indians, Bob.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm pretty sure. I look like Indian Jesus, but I'm Mexican. Hell yeah, it's a cooking game?
Hype, cooking game. Yes, let's go. I'll try to up my enthusiasm.
It looked like a cooking game, but now it looks like a family, like kid growing up doesn't want to deal with his parents game.
Yeah.
Did they just make a standing burrito?
No, that's rice.
Venba. No fucking clue, Bob. No. Do you have any idea what the game is even about?
I have a little bit because I had a little skim of this beforehand, but you're not going to guess until you hear the developers talk about it.
Well, I don't need to hear the developers talk about it because Nintendo has graciously provided me with a list of information about all the games here, or most of the games. Venba from VC Games. Get a taste of this wholesome narrative cooking game set in the 1980s, in which you'll help an Indian mother who has recently immigrated to Canada reconnect with her heritage by cooking a variety of mouth-watering South Indian dishes. Experience a story of love and loss through branching conversations, try to restore lost family recipes, and bop along to a soundtrack inspired by Indian musicals. Venba comes to Nintendo Switch in spring 2023.
I really like Indian musicals. They're banging.
You love
Like
the Bollywood?
Oh, yeah, man. Bollywood movies are fantastic, and I'm not even being sarcastic.
You should react to RGT85's video afterward. We might.
They all have a very similar storyline, but they're great.
This is innovative. It is innovating. It's a narrative-based game, so I'm guessing it's cooking and sort of a like visual novel type game. I like the art. The art's nice. Yeah, that one ain't going in the cart. I've played cooking games before. Some of them are real simple. Some of them are more complex and like crazy. They get over complicated. I just want to throw food into a dish. Push a button. Cooking in a game should not be as complicated as cooking in real life. Is what I'm saying.
Hi, I'm Abhi.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Sharon. We're making a cooking game called Venba, which is about an immigrant Indian mother and her family coming to Canada in the 80s.
Food often acts as a bridge between assimilated children and their immigrant parents. So we wanted.
What's that, Bob?
Kitty cat.
they're using the cat to distract you.
It worked.
To use cooking as a lens to tell the story of this family as they grow and change.
We often see the kids' side of these stories, but as we ourselves got older, we thought telling the parents' side might make for an interesting change of perspective. And we hope you find it interesting too.
Bon appetit and enjoy the show.
Something smells delicious.
Grab a spoon and get a taste of this wholesome narrative cooking game. Help an Indian mother who has recently immigrated to Canada reconnect with her heritage by cooking a variety of mouth-watering South Indian dishes.
That's what I just said.
Experience a story of love and loss through branching conversations. Try to restore lost family recipes and bop along to a soundtrack inspired by Indian musicals.
I said that exact same thing. It's like that lady stole exactly what I said, Bob. But no cat in the game. That's right. I only played that cooking game that was pre-installed on Windows 7. Well, what's that one? That big cooking one?
Cooking Mama?
No. The one where it's 2 players. Come on, I played it with Sidekick Max on the damn channel.
I don't know.
Come on, it's the one that Tommy said was too complicated. It was too much of a.
I'm trying to rack my memory. But it's just another.
Just like 2 sequels. Fuck. Now I gotta look it up. Hold on. Overcooked.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Thanks, Tommy. You're the man. Called it Overwatched. Yeah. Either way, Overcooked is great. It's a nice balance between actually cutting the vegetables, putting them in the pot, and watching stuff. Then you got a lot of those cheap games that are like Pizza Owner, and then you got to like just pick up the things and put it in the oven and give it to the customer. So this looks like a little balance between the two.
Sorry, how is this another woke game? Are you joking, man? This is a game from obviously an Indian family who've made an Indian-based game.
Who said it was woke?
Sweet and Tender.
Oh. I mean, they're awake, so technically, yeah.
Start working up an appetite for Venba, coming to the Nintendo Switch system next spring.
All right, what's next?
Hey, Rico, ever wanted to make a game?
Yeah, but it's a lot harder than you might think. Just ask Kani'i and Kumade, 2 friends striving to find the perfect idea for their next game. Watch their story develop as you play through stages of a retro-inspired puzzle platformer while following their day-to-day struggles.
Their recent games haven't exactly been...
So it's like a game within a game?
I guess. I think there's games within a game.
Because they said that you're playing the game that they're making, and I'm guessing it's 2 characters here.
Raking in profits. So both of them must work part-time jobs to make ends meet. Will their friendship be able to take the strain of these challenges?
Find out when Goodbye World launches on Nintendo Switch later this month.
That looked nice. It had a unique premise. I don't. It's not going in the cart. That's what I'm saying, Bob. Not going in the cart. Little Sweetie's trolling you. I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I've already got game dev.
Ooh, this is...
Oh, this looks great.
Have a Nice Death coming soon to Nintendo Switch. I like this. I like what I'm seeing.
It looks like a slideshow, though, on the stream. I just settled. This looks awesome.
Yeah, this looks really good.
I'm dying to play this one.
It would be a grave mistake to skip it. Don the
love the
robes of
puns.
Death Incorporated CEO, Death himself, in this grimly charming roguelike game.
It looks like your subordinates have been working overtime, so it's up to you to restore work-death balance. There are 70 wicked weapons and
70?
scorching spells
Jeez.
at your disposal, all of which can be upgraded to create devastating combos as you hack and slash your way through the corporate underworld.
One of the perks of being Death is that, well, you can't die. So use what you've learned and earned to overcome each department's vengeful minions and bosses.
Why does this sound like Company Man, but like you're playing Death instead of the Company Man guy?
I don't believe you don't die in this game because you have a health bar.
I think they meant like there's no game over state, like you don't die permanently.
Yeah.
I think it's it sounds like it's a roguelike.
Yeah, they said it was.
Reap what you sow when Have a Nice Death slashes onto Nintendo Switch March 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today.
From Gearbox.
So it's going to be multiplayer. I'll get it on PC.
Bonjour, je suis Justine. Namra. Et nous sommes Cosmogato. Passionnés de films d'animation et après avoir travaillé sur des longs métrages,
They're passionate about animated movies. Having worked in feature film, we wanted to create a magical world that we can make our own.
Ooh.
What do you want to say? This is going to be a Disney-looking game, Bob?
I have no idea. These are animators, so it could be anything.
I think it's probably going to look Disney-like. Carl Lowe says, now this is more like it. I guess he was referring to Have a Nice Death. There's lag on the video. Hold on,
Maybe turn down the resolution a bit.
Yeah. Let's go with 480. 480.
Yeah.
What? It's not crisp enough for you now, Bob?
No, at least
Your
480.
eyes are like, oh my God, I can't watch in 480.
No, I was going to say that having above 720p 60 would be stupid, seeing as this stream is only 720p. So anything up
What's up,
to
Meatos?
720p should be cool.
All right.
This might look
on a
better.
voulu créer un monde magique que l'on pourrait s'approprier.
En effet, après avoir grandi avec des films
Animated
d'animation
movies in the
traditionnels
90s.
des années 90, il m'était naturel de dessiner un monde luxuriant,
They're making a
organique
hand-painted
et peint à la main,
organic world.
avec une histoire qui, je l'espère, vous touchera. Merci.
Merci.
Is there anything better than relaxing in nature and enjoying the gentle sea breeze?
What about doing both of those things while lying on top of a giant capybara?
I was
In
expecting
this
more.
small open world game,
What?
you
I was expecting a lot more.
have one goal. Find inner peace on an isolated island paradise. As the retired warrior Akka, explore handcrafted islands covered in majestic mountains, dense tropical forests, and inviting hot springs.
Spend your time here however you'd like. Nurture the island's flora and fauna, build a shelter, craft items, or feed these adorable
Jesus.
baby dragons. Or go on quests to meet mysterious characters, friendly giants, and face the ghosts of your past. Literally.
Akka washes up on Nintendo.
What do you think, Bob? In the cart? Is this in the cart game?
Nah, it's a skip for me, dog.
I think this is in the cart game for me. It's a little bit of a little Animal Crossing, little Stardew Valley. Boring. It's not boring, Ninja Kitty. This guy sounds like Danny from the Game Grumps.
He does.
This looks like a decent game, like something I'd play. Nice and quiet.
Nintendo Switch, December 15th.
Oh, Devolver? This is going to be good.
Wait, haven't I seen this game before? Have I
Pepper
seen this
Grinder?
game? Yeah, well, I've seen this gameplay or this demo before. I'm sure of it.
I don't remember it. Explore, grind. Yeah, look at that. It's a fucking mech.
Pepper grinder, nice.
Yeah, that looked good.
That does look good. Looks fun. Reminds me, I've still yet to play Celeste.
This is the best game in the showcase. Mr. Driller, Mrs. Driller.
I love Mr. Driller. Such a good game.
I've heard about Devolver before. Yeah, Devolver Digital makes good stuff. So it's basically a modern day Dig Dug. No, because you're not like pumping anything up, right? It looks like you're using the drill to navigate through the level in like a side scrolling or vertical scrolling situation.
Can you dig this game?
Yes, and so can Pepper. This spicy, drill-wielding treasure hunter has been shipwrecked and robbed. Now, she must spin up her trusty drill grinder to reclaim what was stolen from her. Chew through the terrain, perform impressive maneuvers, and solve tricky puzzles as you unearth collectibles for your gallery and gather up pieces of the scattered riches.
Cash them in to Pepper and upgrade Grinder with new drill bits. Ramp up the chaos of the maps and open up even more areas to dig in this thrilling drilling adventure.
She sounds as
Pepper
excited as I
Grinder
am.
burrows onto Nintendo
I think this looks
Switch
good.
next year.
It does. Not as good as Have a Nice Death.
You think Have a Nice Death looks better?
Yeah, that's my top pick so far. Shit, there's a ton of games left.
Coffee Talk.
I think it's time we take a coffee break.
Then pull
Discus
up a
and
chair
Butterfly.
because this coffee brewing narrative-driven visual novel is.
I'll tell you what, it looks nice. I don't play visual novel games, but this one does look nice.
Back for a second episode. As the barista of your own late-night coffee shop, meet quirky characters, listen to their heartfelt stories, and get to know them, one cup at a time, all while enjoying
it's
the
got a
cozy
candy.
lo-fi soundtrack.
Not all of your customers will be human. You'll encounter an opera-singing banshee, an orc who makes games, and many more fantastical regulars. Experiment with ingredients to find just the right brew for.
What happened?
I don't know. I like the concept. I
I
like
thought
it.
you were laughing at something in the chat, man.
Nah, I was laughing
Ninja
about
Kitty
this
says it's
game.
boring.
No, I could kind of dig this game. I love coffee. I like the concept. I like the idea of serving your customers and all being different, like monsters. That
Ninja
demon
Kitty
looks
just
kinda
wants a
hot.
whole bunch of Metroidvania games or Elden Ring lights. Yeah, it's got a Ninja Kitty in it. You gotta like it.
Each customer, dazzle them with latte art masterpieces, and uncover secret recipes that are sure to warm their heart.
Relax
Aw.
and stay a while when Coffee Talk Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly,
Well, you gotta get
pours
episode
onto
1 first,
Nintendo
Bob.
Switch next spring.
Oni Road to be the Midnight Oni? What?
To be the mightiest.
Oh, this looks cute. Look, this is like a Demon Souls, but like with a cute aesthetic.
Right. We got super chat.
Uh-oh. What's going on? $5 from Gary. Gary's paying himself. He says, "What's up, bitches?" Gary's trying to get our stream demonetized with a super chat. Thank you, Gary. Or maybe it's just a regular kitty. Bob, what's the most difficult game?
Oh, that's tough. I haven't really played all the really traditionally considered hard games for NES. I mean, Ghosts and Goblins would probably be the hardest one I've played.
it's hard. Like there's some games that are hard because they're just bad.
Yeah, I was going to say that there's got to be a distinction between actually hard and just jank hard.
Yeah. I think Ninja Gaiden's pretty hard. I beat Metal Gear, so I want to say that that's not the hardest, but something like Ninja Gaiden I didn't beat.
Right? Ninja Gaiden looks stupid hard.
Then you got you made me forget what I was gonna say about.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden's stupid hard. Like there's like Clash at Demon Head, which is it's hard because the game's so like unstructured. Like you don't even know what to do. Like it's so obtuse in its game design.
Yeah. Zelda 2 is anywhere near the hardest of the NES games. It's just misclassed as hard.
And I feel like
I hear Silver Surfer's a lot easier than what people think. And also, what's the other one?
Punch-Out?
Battletoads is supposed to be really hard.
Yeah, Battletoads is hard, but it's just really that one level.
Yeah. Well, there's two levels. There's the Turbo Tunnel, and then there's that near the end, the Hamster Ball level. That's supposed to be really hard if you haven't got CRT TV.
I guess I have to think about it, but if I'm going to say what game is the hardest NES game, it's going to be a game that is for the NES, right? Like Ghosts and Goblins, that was an arcade game that got ported.
Yeah, but it's dramatically different.
Yeah, but
it's
I feel like a lot of games, like a lot of the arcade games that are ported.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. They're designed to be
coin
munchers,
munchers, right? They're designed. Like even Contra was an arcade game. It was designed to get you to put more coins in. And then like a lot of games that went from the arcade to the NES had that like 3 continue limit for some reason, right? So it's like they were harder, but not because they're hard, but because like they put artificial limitations on it. So yeah, so this is a tough question. I think I have to think about this. It's back to the Oni. Thank you again, Gary, for that very generous super chat. Oh snap! Road to be the mightiest Oni. Oh, that looked good. I think this going in the card
again. Take on the
again.
role of a vengeful demon warrior in this spirited 3D action adventure. After his defeat at the hands of a Japanese folktale hero, Kuta travels to a small island where he joins forces with the spirit Kazemaru.
Ancient demons lurk within vast meadows and lush forests. To defeat them, you'll control both characters simultaneously using a single Joy-Con controller. Wield Kuta's club to attack demons, then summon Kazemaru to draw out their spirits.
But beware, some demons are invincible, leaving you with no other choice than to flee the encounter. Can Kuta overcome his trials and become the most powerful demon? Begin your quest in Oni, Road to be the mightiest Oni, when it comes to Nintendo Switch, March 9th, 2023.
I think this looked good. How could you say this was a boring direct?
Yeah, I mean, this looks okay.
I mean, like I said, it's got the whole dodge roll mechanic. It's got the little additional, like, sucking out their souls thing going on. I like the aesthetic. I like the look, the character designs and everything. If the controls are tight, I think this will be a surprise hit. What's up, Evil? We're going to live like kings, Evil. Did you see it? Did you see it? Look at that. Evil. Like kings. Oh, it's the first super chat he's ever done. Thank you, Gary. We could have did without you. I don't know why you're not in here with us talking indie games.
This is your
like
forte.
right up your alley.
Exactly.
Mediocre indie games. Oh my god. Ninja Kid.
Wow, hot take. I've seen at least 2 or 3 games I'm probably going to buy on other platforms, not Switch.
Yeah. I agree. If these, maybe not on the Switch, but they do look good. What we got going on here?
Ooh. instant interest with the art style.
Got a nice little music vibe going on. It's like super dodgeball.
If it's a sports game, it's going to lose my interest immediately.
Desta, the memories between. We got Ninja Kitty. What's up, Ninja Kitty?
Why are you saying all these mediocre games are looking good?
Have you played these games? Do you know they're mediocre?
I know they're mediocre. Based on how? Because just look at the gameplay. It's boring as hell. Have you played any good indie games, bro?
No, they're all trash.
I don't know.
No,
I thought I did, but you're telling me everything that I like is mediocre, so I don't know.
I mean, Have a Nice Death Day looks good, and that drill game looks good, and that barista game kind of looks interesting.
So they kicked off with that cooking game that looks absolutely terrible.
It takes place in Canada. How could you hate it?
It's so boring. That's what's supposed to excite the crowd. It was. These games are aimed at the Nintendo Switch hipster crowd. So for them, it's probably good. But for people who actually enjoy playing games with action in them, most of these are terrible.
Action. These are like you want to go to a stupid Marvel movie, and me and Bob are like watching The Artist.
No, it's you and Bob are watching Dora the Explorer, walking around looking at little butterflies and stuff. That's what these games are like.
No, this is like La La Land. We're like watching La La Land, and you're over there watching.
There's a couple of good ones throughout the thing. The last game's good too, but
don't spoil it. I haven't seen anything.
Like who would play any of these games?
Probably us.
I'd play Have a Nice Day, the Driller game, and even the Barista game.
Yeah, well, you have bad taste in games too, so.
No, I don't. I'm offended you'd even say that.
You're offended. Well, that's okay. We still like you, Bob.
Yeah, I'm also offended because...
Well, Tony, you don't even play retro games, remember?
Yeah.
Or indie games.
I don't do anything. I don't play games.
Press play. This video, I don't even think shows much about the game itself, so just play it.
Someone needs to make an indie game called Amico Quest. You play as Tommy, and you embark on a journey to scam investors out of their money. Oof.
Isn't that in development right now, Tony?
It is. It is. Like, I have no idea what the hell this game is about.
It's a strategy dodgeball game.
Oh, no interest.
Oh, no, Bob just said these games are awesome.
I never said they're awesome. I said there's a few which look awesome.
From the creators of Monument Valley comes a character-driven, roguelite, metaphorical ball game?
Every night, when Desta falls asleep, they enter a mysterious dream world filled with scattered memories of long-forgotten locations, faces from days gone by, and yes, powerful orbs for playing a surreal turn-based ball game.
Use the orbs to pull off perfect throws, shoot sneaky trick shots, and change the course of conversation.
It's turn-based.
As the night...
It's a turn-based dodgeball game about memories.
And it's a roguelike. It just sounds like throwing everything at the wall.
Yeah. This is totally better than that Metal Slug tactical strategy action game. This is way better than this. This is
you just want all the games to be samey. Gary was complaining that all the games nowadays are samey. Here we got some really weird off the wall stuff, and you're like, hey, it's no good.
Yeah, these are for hipsters. Gary also doesn't know anything. No offense, Gary. Does Gary have a collection of 700 Steam games? No.
That's because you buy everything that's on sale. Do you play all those games? When was the last time you played a game?
2 days ago.
What did you play?
I played the Cowabunga collection. I was going to criticize your review.
That shit's trash.
It's not that good.
It's not. What I want to know is why is there missing comic covers in the Cowabunga collection?
Ask Gary.
Because it just seems like I would think that they would own the rights to those covers. Like, why would just like suddenly like it goes from like 20 to like 35? I'm like, where are all the other covers? It's like was confused. And there's no synopsises. I would think, hey, take the time to tell me what the issue's about, right? It's just like, this is issue 1. This is issue 2. This is issue 3. I'm like, wow. I'm just looking at comic covers.
Look at this game. Look how cool this is.
What a
Jamming.
hodgepodge. Wait, they don't own the rights to the character? What are you talking about, Bob? What are you talking about, Gary? They own the rights to the comic covers. Because they have all the covers except for there's like 16 covers that are missing, just randomly. And there's not, I've looked up the comics online to see what the covers are, and a lot of them are just the Ninja Turtles on the covers. So it's not like there's like characters that they don't own, or like say Savage Dragon or some other character from another comic book, right? Also,
Right.
They have stills from the show, not episodes. They're like, here's 5 stills from the first episode of the Ninja Turtles show. Here's 4 stills from the 3rd episode. I'm like, what is this? Why do I want to see this? I can go online and watch episodes, and you're just showing me random stills.
That's your biggest gripe, not the input lag or the other crap.
No, all that other crap too. But I'm just saying, that's the extra, right? That's the I've played the game, so this is like the stuff that I haven't seen or like.
And the terrible online and all that other stuff.
Yeah, I criticized that. I said I couldn't even get a game online because no one's playing.
I was playing.
Not when I was playing.
I was playing Switch version though, so the worse.
All right, let's get back to this indie direct.
So boring.
Progresses and you fall deeper into a sweet slumber.
You just don't like it because it's brown people. That's what it is.
Lock new
I said
abilities and ways to overcome challenges. You'll also meet a cast of colorful characters along the way, brought to life with a full voice cast.
I'm not sure I can keep up.
Unravel your dreams.
I'm not sure I can keep up.
That sounded like Finbar. Finbar's in the game?
When Desta,
I think
the
I'd rather play
Memories
Windjammers
Between,
too.
launches on Nintendo Switch early next year.
That's going to be on the Amico.
So good.
Young love.
This looks good. Look at that pixel art.
Visually.
Going to the movies, skipping school, using
Press A to
supernatural
eat
mind reading
popcorn.
powers.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yep. This slice of life pixel art game has it all. Set in 90s rural Indonesia, it follows high school sweethearts Atma and Raya through their journey of self-discovery.
However, when a mysterious power suddenly
Idiots.
threatens their existence, they must scour their vibrant little town in search of answers, talking and diving into the minds of the townsfolk to uncover deep secrets.
Can Atma and Raya face the end of the world? Find out when A Space for the Unbound launches on
You know what you do in that
Nintendo
game,
Switch
right?
January.
What?
As Raya, you go into everyone's YouTube stream and tell them, make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And that's all
Ooh,
you
shots
do.
fired. Shots fired.
That's all you do. This game looks terrible, Gary. Visually, the pixel art's nice, but can I walk around and press A button to eat popcorn? Like, it's so boring.
Yeah.
You just don't like anything, do you?
I would rather play, what's that game called? The River
Astro
City
Smash?
Girls 2. That is significantly more fun.
You know it's not an either-or situation, right? You could play
I know.
both
I'm
of
just
them.
saying, this game would be bottom of the pile.
I wouldn't even waste my money on this game.
I wouldn't
all.
highlight this game. These are boring games.
The pixel art ain't even that great.
art. It
It's
looks good.
okay.
Oh my god. I would
Find
play
out
this.
when A Space for the
I'm ready.
Unbound launches
It's
on
in my
Nintendo
cart.
Switch January 19th, 2023.
In fact, I'm going to contact the developers to get us a copy just so Bob has to play it.
Just so that they have one person playing a copy of their game.
Yeah, you're cold. You're cold.
That's cruel and unusual punishment, Tony.
Ninja Kitty needs laid. Yeah.
Another fantastic game.
You don't think this looks... I've seen this one before. I don't know how to pronounce it because it's like a French word, but I always thought this looked good. It's like a...
Water painting.
Yeah, water painting. They said that these are actual paintings that they put into the game.
Well done.
They hand painted every scene in the game.
Oh, pony recorder.
Well, they didn't get the rights to Sony. Sony Walkman.
Bonjour, je suis Cédric Babouche du studio Un Je ne sais quoi
Babouche.
et directeur artistique de Dordogne.
Je suis Master System
Dordogne,
Marceau.
See, look at they got all the paintings on the wall.
L'histoire de Mimi.
Tells the
Une jeune
story of
femme sur
Mimi.
les traces de ses souvenirs qu'elle a
In
mystérieusement
search of her
oubliés.
childhood memories that she's
Quand
forgotten.
j'étais enfant, je me souviens que l'été était synonyme d'indépendance et d'exploration. Un moment magique.
What kind of summers
où
did this
chaque
guy
jour
have?
était-
Why is everybody having summers where they're like small children running around the countryside with no supervision?
What is he wearing?
I don't know, but he had that summer. Miyamoto's out there exploring caves. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in the house because if I go outside, I get shot.
I think these guys mean like 35, 40 years ago.
I'm 41, so 35 years ago, yeah, I'd be their age. I'd be young. I don't know, Bob. I don't know.
C'est la promesse d'une nouvelle aventure. Notre studio souhaite recréer cette étincelle de nostalgie à travers
Ninja
le
Kitty, is
parcours de Mimi.
Persona 5 boring to you?
Se sert d'un mélange de peinture traditionnelle et d'animation pour créer des sensations et un lien fort entre les visuels
Hi, Ninja.
et les émotions que l'on souhaite.
Mr. Ninja Kitty, you with us? No, we lost him.
I'm back. What's up?
They want to know if you think Persona 5 is boring.
I don't play the Persona 5 series. I have a life.
Unfortunately, Ninja Kitty had to leave. So sad. So sad. How could you not like the Persona games? They're awesome.
Because I'm a grown adult.
They're
I don't
like
know.
100-hour plus games, like even to scratch.
You're a grown adult. You play games.
I do, but if I'm going to play games, I'm not going to play games where I pretend I'm little high school girls.
Uh-oh, Jay Cutt says, be careful, the YouTube police are here. Who are the YouTube police? I thought we were the YouTube police. I'm confused.
I'm still trying to figure out what he's wearing. Is it like a smock?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like
Okay.
a French suit thing.
I wasn't sure if he's wearing like an Oriental
No, he's
samurai
got a suit.
outfit.
He's got a suit. It looks like he's got a dress shirt on and then a black apron over it. Or smock.
Souhaite partager. Que vous jouiez seul
You play
ou avec
alone
votre famille.
or with your
On
family.
espère que
Look
vous
at that.
apprécierez Dordogne.
Multiplayer.
Look
Stick
at
it on
these
the Amico.
landscapes.
Ooh la la.
Oh, the
So
Miko can handle
pretty.
these graphics.
Meet Mimi. As a child, she spent all of her summers here. Now she returns to her late grandmother's home to find that she's left behind a series of letters
To get more
and lost
baguettes.
family secrets for Mimi to uncover.
Revisit Mimi's childhood memories and help her reconnect with the inquisitive girl she once was. Play both in the past and the present. Skip along the picturesque French countryside as 10-year-old Mimi while exploring her grandmother's house in the present.
Discover the close relationship between grandmother and granddaughter as you collect photos, objects, and words. Use them to fill Mimi's journal and
God,
keep
this is-
her
I'm falling
precious
asleep watching
memories
this.
alive.
Is this for grandma or something? Like,
If
what the
there's
fuck
no
is this?
explosions, you just don't like it, right? It's got to have explosions.
No.
And
Doesn't
these
need
darn
explosions.
amigos.
It needs to be a game.
Yeah, you can't just rip off Zelda Skyward Sword Bug Collector mode or part.
Beefy Bits, hello. What's up, Beefy?
That wasn't
Ninja
fun.
Kitty cranks it now. That's why. He used to all those great games on,
Oh,
on the.
wait till Gary hears my
Playdate.
review on the Playdate because my crank is already having issues.
Ooh.
Is it an old crank?
No, it's just a poorly made crank.
Evil Stream says I don't care for them, but it doesn't mean they're not a success. Yeah. You have any notable bust? We can't talk about that. That's a secret YouTube police business. See, Gary agrees with me. Shit, I got to change my mind. I'm with Tony. The art style is beautiful. Ninja
I didn't say
Kitty
the
has
art
become
style is
cranker.
ugly. I just said the game's boring.
Ooh, we got Aaron Plays is telling us to smoke crank and also crab legs.
Dordogne travels onto the
Dordogne, look at that.
Nintendo Switch system next spring.
It
I think
translates.
that's
It translates
I
to to dog shit in English, FYI.
No, I don't think it does. I think it's a cute looking little game. It's a little fun experience. Not everything is shoot people. I'm the American who's supposed to be like guns and shooting stuff, and you're the Canadian who's supposed to be like, no, nice and peace. Why are we flipped here?
That game is perfect for a 50-plus-year-old woman. I will agree.
I can barely keep a houseplant alive.
Don't worry, you don't need a green thumb to enjoy this one. As
This looks
Arabella
terrible.
Green, you're
Wow.
a retired botanist who has a grand manor all to yourself.
Beautiful.
Take care of its magnificent gardens by solving
Shit.
plant-based puzzles and preserving a collection of forgotten flora.
Unearth seeds, pot them, and find their ideal habitat.
This is a game
Some
for
plants will
Rambler,
be
man.
fussy, so you'll have to think outside the box, or pot, to locate the right place for them. Inspect the manor for clues, newspaper clippings,
This is Tony
letters,
game here.
and more to help your gardening skills blossom while learning more
Hey,
about
Tony, can you pause it
Arabella
for a
herself.
second? Have you guys ever played Firewatch?
No.
See, you guys don't know any good games.
Oh,
Firewatch
Firewatch is good.
compared to this, yes, because at least there's like somewhat of an interesting story or a hook to it. This is just boring.
My
How
brother
do you
rated
haven't
on
played it? How do
Firewatch.
you know there's no interesting story behind it?
This is what they're selling you on. You can pot stuff. This is so bad.
I don't know. Gone Home was praised as a great game, and that thing is terrible.
Ugh.
Stop and smell the flowers when Botany Manor blooms onto Nintendo Switch next year.
Whoa, sick crocodile costume. It's a dragon. Anyway, we better start the show if we want to win the theater contest. Okay, let's go.
The Royal Theatrical Spectacle.
Look at you're improvising your own theater show.
Festivals where everyone loves acting and people appreciate a good song. You should perform at my festival. First you need to become a famous theater show every day.
I like the music.
You guys totally have a chance to win the contest and perform at the Royal Theatrical Spectacle.
The Royal Theatric Spec, the Royalty Spay Part, the Royalty Pay Spectaculars.
The fuck?
Stand down, Dragon.
This
You're
is
no match
sh-
for me.
I told you this
You'll
is
never
shit.
defeat me, Prince. Oh, ze film al. Hoi, we zijn Bonte Avond. Een groep van 4 muzikanten die samen games zijn gaan maken.
Games maken voelt soms als
Stick to
optreden
making
voor ons.
music, guys.
Voice acting in post.
You guys are like no fun.
Have you ever? This
Cringe.
is kind of similar to Peter Molyneux made a game called The Movies like way long ago, where you can make
Right.
like your own movies and stuff. This is
I think I remember that movie.
this is a
that
much
game.
shittier version of something that's like 20 years old.
Yeah.
This game is innovation. Yeah. See? I agree, Blind. Even though you're being sarcastic.
I think it would have been a better concept if it wasn't improv. You know, you actually design, train musicians, kind of like a sim game. I think it would have been a better.
I think this is
direction.
just supposed to be like a fun game that you play with people and laugh.
A
and
wacky
joke.
game. Like, who's this for though? Like who's this game for?
It's for them to play.
Like Europeans or something? Or like I don't understand.
No,
who's this
literally,
For
those 3
hipsters,
people.
yes.
for. The hipsters, yes.
Those 3 people.
That's why I said all these games, or many of these games, are hipsters. For hipsters, there's not too many fun games here. For the normal gamer,
Improviseren met vrienden, samen liedjes spelen en gewoon
They
grapjes
should put
en
this on
ideeën
Playdate.
ter plekke bedenken. Je kan het ook voelen in het spel, waar vaak wat je hoort ook ons eerste take was.
We wilden de spelers dit gevoel van improvisatie geven door ze te laten acteren, zingen en dansen in ons nieuwe spel Once Upon a Jester. Het is gevuld met zelfgemaakte liedjes, grappige
Look, filled with
personages en
homemade
avonturen.
songs, funny
We hopen dat
characters,
je het
and
leuk zult
adventures.
You know what? I'm joining a traveling theater troupe.
Surely you jest.
Nope. Musical theater rules. That's what best friends Sock and Jester are about to discover. They've devised a mischievous scheme to steal a royal diamond. Trouble is, their plan hinges on receiving an invitation to join the famous Royal Theatrical Spectacle.
look at that
Only
gameplay.
the best of the best get invited. so they'll have to improv their way to fame and outperform every other act they encounter on the road.
I think it looks fun.
Join them on their
Yeah, but
wacky,
they're
whimsical
terrible-tasting
journey
games.
across a fantasy kingdom full of
I like bad things. I like things that are really bad. Have you seen some of the movies I watch that I enjoy? I liked Hot to Trot, for God's sake. Horror World. Yeah. They all look like they play with puppets. Yeah. Look. Sometimes stupid
People have
stuff can be
ideas.
fun.
No.
silly characters and even sillier spectacles.
No two performances are the same. So sing your heart out, crack jokes, and make the stage your own.
Once Upon a Jester jingles onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Why you gotta crush these people's dreams, huh? They put their hearts into this, their souls. Why you gotta be so negative?
Well,
I'd rather play. I'd rather play Ampersat.
I'd rather play.
Are you saying Ampersand is a bad game now?
No, I say it's a good game. I'd rather play a good game than this.
No, it
shit.
was the way you said it. Like I'd rather play. Like if that's like bad, but it's still better than this. That's the way it sounded.
It's a good game made by someone who's.
Of course, the
you say-
Muppet likes this. Ah, come on, that's a low blow. See, I like the look of it. Junior Beefy might enjoy this one. Yeah, not everything is for adults, right? Sometimes it's for children. They like stupid things.
Yeah, but
Or me.
this is our reaction. We're not children, are we? This is how we react. We're not
Tony
just
might
like,
be.
Oh, it's.
I might be.
I'm not saying there isn't a market for
I
this.
might be a tadpole still. You don't know.
That's what she said.
This
game's
Anyone
good.
can be a hero in this sequel to the classic.
Yeah, because Rogue
already out.
Legacy was awesome. Rogue Legacy 2 is should be good too.
roguelite game where the adventure changes with every playthrough. Whether you're a loot-playing
No.
bard with vertigo or a vegan chef who fights meat, your goals are the same. Gather countless riches, build up your castle, and ensure your legacy.
All your upgrades carry over to your heirs, and each new successor wields their own personal traits and abilities. The Nintendo Switch version also includes the Fabled Heroes update, adding a ton of new content, including dozens of new subclasses and items.
Look at that, new
So
content just for
experiment
the
with
Switch.
different playstyles as you battle fierce foes, make friends, and avoid clown bites that can give you clownanthropy.
Ugh, you might want to get that looked at.
You won't have to wait long to build your own legacy. Rogue Legacy 2 launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
J Cuts has it right in the chat.
I like the look of that.
The drill game's also pretty good. Looks pretty good.
Have a nice death day.
That one also looked pretty good. But there's
One of
like
the-
three other games just like it that are coming out.
One
so
of the
it's
three
kinda-
good games in the direct: this, WrestleQuest, and Sports Story.
Yeah, Sports Story's good.
This is generic, Ninja Kitty, according to Gary.
It is.
I thought Canadians loved everything. See, there you go.
Buddy up and experience the emotional tale of an unlikely friendship.
We saw
in the
this one
co-op
before.
adventure, Blanc.
A wolf cub and a fawn are stranded together after a sudden snowstorm. Now, they must learn to rely on each other as they trek through the
How do you not
vast
like this?
snowy
This is a
wilderness,
cute like
following
co-op
their
game.
family's tracks.
If
Two
the twist at
players
the
must
end
work together by using each animal's
is
abilities
the wolf
to
eats the
navigate
deer
obstacles
and there's loads
among
of
the
blood
frosted
everywhere,
terrain.
then
No,
yes.
no
In
blood.
addition to simple controls,
This is like the
this
Fox
game's
and the
story
Hound.
and gameplay are both text-free, so anyone can easily immerse themselves in this handcrafted, monochrome world.
I think that
Start
looks
your
fun.
journey when
It could be
Blanc
okay.
steps onto Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive on February 4th.
But it has to be like a $3 game though.
Pre-orders begin later
Yeah.
today.
I've been craving a game with no dialogue and just telling the story visually.
Oh, so you want an Untitled Goose Game?
There's a lot of games like that, Bob.
Yeah.
Kaz and the Wild Mask, no dialogue.
Like Gary, he thinks monochrome is making a huge comeback because like there's two games that have it. You know, there's like thousands of games of color.
Come over, Chicano. No. I've never played Untitled Goose Game.
Well, you clearly do not play many indies, if any at all.
Because I didn't play one game that somehow. An Untitled Goose Game is a hipster game of all hipster games.
It is a Game of the Year winner.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's not a hipster game.
I wouldn't say that's a hipster game.
It's
the
game.
biggest
the
hipster
goose
game
went,
going.
Look, it made a goose noise. Oh my god!
That
Everybody
is not
loves the fucking
the biggest
goose.
hipster game going.
Yes, it is. It's because you like it. Suddenly, it's not a hipster game.
It's a bigger hipster game than Stray was.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even consider Stray a hipster game.
Oh, it totally is.
Did you
man.
not
You're
see
a
the
fucking
games
cat.
earlier?
You're a cat, and there's fucking.
Bob, I'll show you some hipster games. Have you ever played Unpacking?
No, but I've seen it.
That is
It looks
straight
quaint.
up hipster game.
It looked quaint. You play Shovel Knight? I've not played Shovel Knight. I want to play.
Jesus
it.
Christ!
I did play some Hollow Knight.
I've never played Shovel
See, look
Knight.
at Beefy says it. Goose Game is a hipster game.
It's made by a hipster. It's produced by or published by a hipster company.
It's hipster shit.
If you say so.
Can't get enough indies? Let's take a look at some more games coming to Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch.
finally we get a good one coming up. Yeah.
Wrestle Quest, yeah. I seen this announced so long ago. I've been
I
waiting
like
for
the
this
music.
What's that?
I like the music.
Look at that. Sergeant Slaughter's in the game. I'm sold.
Gary's gonna be crushed when this game comes out, and if it sucks.
Well, it's a turn-based RPG, so. Wobble Dogs? What the heck is this?
Oh, hang on a sec.
Trash.
Gary wants you to define a hipster. I'd say it's somebody who stays at home and praises old stuff that's outdated and that loves the playdate. That's what I define a
And
hipster.
complains that new stuff is bad.
Yeah.
Stray is totally a hipster game. See, Jay Cuts agrees. This game came out in June. People like cats. It's that simple. Okay, look up horror. Okay, we'll look up Horror World. Jesus, Gary, you've been spamming that. I'm gonna put you in a timeout. Is he a mod? Is Gary a mod?
How about Wobble Dogs?
Yeah, Wobble Dogs. Look at that. Storyteller. Look at this. It's like a puzzle game where you got to figure where the different people belong.
This is a hipster game.
Is this the game that? This is
I've
the
heard
one
of
Gary.
this game. Isn't this game old though? It's
World of Horror or Horror World, Gary?
I don't-
'Cause now you got us confused. Jay said, "Holy shit, I'm a hipster." Bob is a hipster because he likes PCS. Yes,
damn.
because he likes it unironically. This looks pretty good. I like the look of this.
Yeah, but I swear this is a re-release.
A lot of these are. A lot of these came out on Steam last year
Yeah.
Yeah.
or this year, earlier this
Yeah.
year.
Curse of the Sea Rats.
This one has been in for a long time. It looks really good, but they don't show too much.
Oh, that looks good.
I like the cutscene. Inscription. Look at this. You can play as a real person. This
no,
one
not
actually
this
looked good.
game.
I seen a longer trailer for this one. It's like it's a card game, but within like somebody kidnaps you basically and makes you play this card game with them.
It is Devolver Digital. They publish usually weird games like Genital Jousting.
Yeah, but this one looked good.
It's
When
Bob's
I seen
favorite game.
it. Bob's an expert. He unlocked all the trophies in that one.
Yeah, he
Inscription,
VR'd that game.
It's a fantastic game from what I hear. Oh, damn it.
Ah,
Every
damn,
time
it's
I'm
gonna
get
suck.
excited, yeah. A wiggle for the
Oh,
dogs.
it even has a bullfrog card.
It does. Anything with a frog in it. A-OK in my book. Is that it? We got more. This is your kind of game, huh, Ninja Kitty? Just solving puzzles. All right, this one looks boring as all hell.
It's like WarioWare.
I don't need to play a game where the cat messes with everything.
Hi, I'm Annie.
Hi, I'm Lucas.
I guess we like to keep things pretty tidy around the house, don't we?
Yeah, it can be so satisfying to find the
They have a cat on their table. How are they keeping it
I
tidy?
love finding the perfectly sized plastic container to fit leftovers in.
I don't know. You think that they're dating?
That's where you eat.
You think they're dating? Because they had different last names, so they're not married, obviously.
No comment.
That's the best.
You think he's gay, don't you? Just say it, Ninja.
No, I'm trying to think what the term is when they don't love anything.
Asexual?
I guess so. Or maybe incel. No, wait, that's when they still like women. I don't know. We'll just call that guy. We'll give him a name. We'll call him PK. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Looks like a PK.
Markiplier. Who's Markiplier? Do you mean Markiplier? Said great things. And Genovi also said that the dev makes great games.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gary tried making a funny.
He's rich. Look at his name. Ding. If you Google hipster, you'll see these two, possibly. So, Bob, what is your dream game? They want to know.
I have no idea. There's so many good concepts. I mean, I'd like a hyper-realistic GTA London set in modern times, with gangs and South London and North London. I'd like a Stargate SG-1 first-person shooter squad-based game where you travel the galaxy collecting resources and technology with RPG elements and tactical squad elements. But I don't know. I'd have to actually sit down and think about what my dream game would be. I've had like little concepts of kind of smaller games I'd like to try and make. Like one game I wanted to try making would be a small like YouTuber RPG game in the style of what's the game called? Dragon Force on the Sega Saturn, where you go around collecting different YouTubers, and each YouTuber had a different ability they gave you to use in combat against other YouTubers while you grow your brand. So
That sounds boring.
Bob, I have a question. What would the special abilities that Gary have if you collect them?
He would shock people with his bad takes. He'd stun them.
I think they would. I would say the same, but they'd be like inflicted with like a poison, so they continually vomit because they just be like, "Oh, wait a minute! You said this game's good."
Remake Bayou Billy. Yeah.
No.
Fantastic. That'd be a great idea.
I know. This is what our game A Little to the Left is all about. Finding satisfying puzzles hidden among household objects.
You think the lady on the right has hairy armpits?
By our lives, our
Yes.
home, and our cat,
No.
Rookie.
Rookie just gets in the way sometimes. He can't help it. He sleeps at Lucas's desk while he's working.
Yeah, and I have to type between the tail swishes.
Yeah. So we hope you have a really good time tidying up in A Little to the Left.
Thanks.
Bye.
No, apparently they're
Can
at
you
least
move this
living
picture
together.
a bit? Yes, a bit to the left. A little bit more. That's it. Perfect.
Wow, you really like things neat and tidy, huh?
You will too after playing A Little to the Left, a cozy puzzle game where you organize household objects into satisfying arrangements. Sort
Wow,
spoons
that
in
looks
different sizes
exciting.
and shapes.
They're giving
stack
extra time
papers,
for the.
Put away the cat toys.
I told you this direct
Did I
sucks.
mention there's a cat?
Hey, pause off.
They're giving
This
extra time
fluffy
to this
friend
crap.
has mischief
This is
on their
fucking
mind
awful.
and will show up from time to time
This is-
to make a mess of
I
your
dare say
beautifully
the Miko
organized
games look better in this.
But don't worry,
Yeah.
there are more
I'd
than
rather play
75
Shark Shark
delightful
than this.
messes to solve.
75 messes to solve, guys. Come on. You love
Jesus
cats.
Christ.
Everybody loves
Many
cats.
of which
Look how much
have
time they give it
multiple
to them.
solutions.
The time bar
and
down there.
yes,
That's
I
you
see- I
can
see.
pet the cat.
that's sad.
Neat.
But you can pet the cat.
I would think WrestleQuest would have
A
been
Little
better.
to the Left launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
But that one's coming out
Boo.
today.
And that's
Terrible.
it for today's Indie.
It's not it. There's still
Wait.
one more.
Is that? Or
Sorry to butt
This game will be good.
in,
The first one
but
is
we have an
really
update
fun.
on Sports Story.
In this all-out sporting RPG, you'll rise through the ranks of the sports world
Boring.
and prove your prowess on the golf course, tennis court, and soccer field.
They
There are
combined
even
all
more
the most
sports
boring
in your
things into
quest
one
for
game.
athletic excellence.
Yeah, soccer
Raise
is
your
boring. I agree, Bob. Soccer is one of the worst sports known to man.
sporting rank
Shit.
to
It's
unlock
called
even
football.
more disciplines, including BMX, mini golf, volleyball, cricket, and more. Then kick back at the
Cricket.
mall to relax, go on quests, and explore dungeons?
That's right. This game isn't just about sports. Hop on a train or helicopter.
I think this actually
to
looks
visit
nice. I like the
goat-infested
pixel art.
buildings,
The
abandoned
first game was
ruins,
fun because
and the mysterious
not because the
wildlands.
golf part, but
Or
the
pursue your other
What was the
passion.
first game called?
golf story.
Oh, I didn't even know.
It's and then one of the I think it's exclusive to the Nintendo Switch, so that's why it's actually decent. Like something that's because most of these games are already on Steam, and there's thousands of better games on Steam. But at least this will be exclusive, I believe. Press play.
Yes, sir.
Make friends and enemies, go fishing, become a detective, partake
Beefy
in
says
a bit
Golf
of
Story was
espionage.
good, so he
There's
had
so
some
much
hope.
to do.
You won't
It was
have to
good.
wait long. Sports Story kicks off on the Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch
December.
system next month.
And that's it for today's Indie World.
Crap,
We
crap.
hope you enjoyed
Good,
the
crap.
games in today's
Good,
showcase.
crap.
A big
Crap.
Ugh, what would you give the Indie Direct, Bob?
A 5 out of 10. Because there's like 5 games I was interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to see some indie games that look a lot better than this?
Yes.
Sure. What do you got for us?
There's a couple on Twitter that I've been following, and I believe. Do you want like links or?
You obsessed stalker, Ninja Kitty.
Yeah, I've heard about you stalking people.
Was I?
Yeah.
Like who?
I don't know. You got a picture of Marceau's wife?
With Tyrone?
Oh wait, that's not her. That's just some lady screaming, "Why don't you marry me?" Never mind. I actually thought it was. You following Chain Echoes? Well, we talked about that earlier in the video. What else?
Do you guys like Paper Mario?
No.
Oh, then you won't like that game. Do you like Wipeout or F-Zero,
Yeah.
but more so Wipeout?
Yeah.
I've been following. I think it's called Arrow FX, but I have to find the link. The guy has a demo out.
Ew. Retro Bro put his kidney stones on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw. He should have ate him.
So is he dead?
We can
It
only
sounded
hope.
like he was okay, because it sounded like he was going to die or something, but I guess he didn't die.
Even following this Kirby controller. I'm not seeing anything. Pictures of Ninja Kitty, pictures of Canadian Gamer, some lady named Pam in a Halloween
Yeah.
costume.
So good. All I have is pictures of Bob when I go on there.
What?
I don't see any. What indie games are you following?
The good ones. Oh, one's called Flint Buckler, but your friend there, Bob, will hate it because it looks like Paper Mario.
Are you actually following them?
Not necessarily, no.
Oh.
I just keep seeing their things. What's Bob's favorite indie games he's looking forward to, since he's the ultimate gamer here?
Well, my favorite indie games.
One that you're looking forward to.
Geez, I don't really keep up with indie games. I don't know.
Sports Story?
Sports Story is good.
No, well, I mean, out of that indie direct, probably Have a Nice Death Day, or whatever that game was. Have a Nice Death looked good.
Good. There's
I've never
Axiom.
played any Wii games, Puma. Never played Wii games.
I only like mainstream games, Ninja Kitty.
I don't know
Horizon
what.
Chase, look at it. Enter the Gungeon, Celeste, Wizard of Legend.
Our friend Tony did not look on my Twitter because I have several.
I did look in your Twitter. I literally just scrolled through your Twitter.
I mean,
you literally just added Flint.
I didn't just add it. Here, I put something in the private chat that you can look at.
The new Hollow Knight looks cool.
Click on the private chat thing. There's YouTube
You're following
video.
Sailor Venus. What are you following all these like e-girls?
They send me messages. What can I say?
You should check out. Don't look at my follows.
Man, these are some weird follows.
Click the YouTube video link.
You're following some guy named Bob Streams Games. Skyrim addict.
God damn it.
What is it? Aero GPX Kickstarter. It's a Kickstarter. It's not even a real game yet.
Oof.
I would be excited for that. For a potential game.
Was that Kickstarter game we covered a while ago, and we was like reading through it, and then we saw it had like a week left, and there was no in it getting funded.
Yeah, I remember.
Neither do I. Oh, this looks badass.
Wait till it gets to the gameplay.
I mean, it looks decent. There's no shooting. Where's all the shooting and all the lasers and explosions?
Where's the
I
putting
don't like
away of
racing.
spoons and, macaroni noodles?
It wasn't putting away macaroni noodles. It was organizing them in a satisfying way.
This looks significantly more fun than most of those games that they showed on the Direct.
Yeah, I've never played the Wii, Puma. I don't play it. I've never played it. It's not for me.
I played it on Wii back in the day. Music is pretty good. Don't know if it could do with coming up a little bit in tempo. This looks so much like a cross between Wipeout and F-Zero.
It looks.
Yeah, apparently, a lot of people are wanting to put their music in this game.
Oh,
so you'll have a bunch of different music.
Nice.
I mean, it looks alright.
I also got this game.
See what else Ninja Kitty's bringing to the table.
This one's from several months ago, but I don't think it's out yet.
It's another racing game?
Nope. It's like I'd say kind of like Devil May Cry type game. If you're into that stuff.
I've never played a Devil May Cry game.
Dear Lord.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for everything. Some of us have lives, families.
Some of us have live streams all the time.
Women to have nice, cozy moments with. We're not all incels that are 500 pounds like you.
Yep, Bob.
Hey.
This looks like that one scene from Final Fantasy where he's riding the bike.
Why is it so pixelated?
Why is it so pixelated? I don't know. It's at 480. We
It's
put
the
it,
stream.
put it up to 720.
Oh man, it's gonna crush it.
Crush the screen. Look at that. Look at that. Axiom of Maria. It's got a woman. It's woke. Why do you keep showing us these woke games? It's an 8 out of 10. Yeah. Blinder says this looks decent. This looks decent.
I'd say this looks significantly better than anything in that Direct.
I'm telling you, they just took that one bicycle level from Final Fantasy VII and improved upon it. This is literally the bike level from Final Fantasy VII. It's even look. It even got the big boss fucking car that you fight. Fight the guys on the bikes, and here comes the boss tank thing.
Was that necessarily a bad thing, though?
Not necessarily a bad thing, but I mean, it's derivative.
I was just
derivative.
thinking that, Jay.
Akira the game. Yeah. Studio Ganzite. Henry Lee.
Here's one that Bob might like. It's only 30 seconds long though.
That's
There's
what she said.
so many good games that apparently
I don't know if they-
you
I
can't
don't
find
think-
any on my
I don't know if they
my
could.
Twitter.
Well, I'm sorry if you retweeted a bunch of things. I was gonna say a bunch of skanky women, but I'll refrain from saying something like that.
Oh. This is giving me like Celeste vibes.
I think Hollow Knight, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the guy from Goblin Slayer.
Oh, this looks awesome. I like it.
Exel? I thought I was gonna say Evil for a second. I was like, Evil? Can Evil make a game? I mean, it looked alright.
I'm not funding any other Kickstarter games after the last one I funded.
Oh, The Messenger is another good indie title. Yeah, The Messenger is good.
Oh, that's on my to playlist. So many games on my backlog.
All right, so I think that's it. Indie Direct, I'm going to give it about a 6. Wasn't that great. There was a few that I liked. I know that these guys didn't agree with me, but that's fine. We can have different takes. I like different things. I like things that I like. Sometimes I like weird, goofy games. I like Once Upon a Jester. So, yeah, you're late again for the 6K warning. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take off. I don't want to try to drag these streams out anymore. And I don't want to, like, jump topics from one thing to the next. We're talking indie games. We had some extra ones from Ninja Kitty. He thought the Nintendo Direct was boring, apparently. Apparently, he's cashing those Xbox checks. I'm over here being objective, giving actual opinions on games. So, it is what it is, right? Any last words, Bob, before we go?
Yeah, this Indie Direct was trash.
You just gave it a 6. How is it trash now?
I gave it a 5.
You get a 5.
5 is still not trash. Like 3 is trash.
Yeah, 5, but like 3 of those points came from one game.
Terrible, Bob. All right,
Tony, it sucked.
I thought.
But
it was
thank
decent.
you for letting the people know how much it sucked, though, and giving me a voice to tell them that it sucked too. Thank you.
All right, love, peace, booty grease. We out this bitch.